and another live stream. So today, yeah, it's a beautiful Saturday, by the way. Around the world, I don't know where you are, but maybe if your time is a little bit behind from where I am, then maybe you're still on Friday. But I am already on a Saturday, and a Saturday is a beautiful day. I don't get to go to work. I just chill at home. I do my recording. I do my, my other stuff, my chilling time, my meditation, and also my prayer time is better on a Saturday because I'm not in a hurry. And today, a little bit late for the live stream, not a little bit late, but it's the right time. It's actually the right time, the same time. It's almost 2 p.m. because I usually go around 2 p.m., which is a 1 hour before I go to work. So I have a 30 minutes of, working on a pad, then take a shower, then boom, we go to work. But today, we're not going to work, so, but still it's 30 minutes because it has to be 30 minutes. Otherwise, I'm gonna miss things on the schedule. But what I want to say is, God bless you and God be with you. And may the Lord strengthen you for us to continue with this journey. And as always, I have my, what do you call this? My remote for the pad. And let me try to show you my working pad. I want to see if this one can shift the camera. Let's see. Okay, there we go. That's my working pad over here. So, yeah. So we are good to go now. You saw my working pad, and I always have two things: a working pad, a remote. That's three things now, and a book, which is I'm gonna be reading now as I'm working. To be honest, it's quite refreshing. It's quite amazing. For me, it's really amazing for my mental health and also for my mindset improving, renewal of my mind. At the same time, putting in the steps, it's good for your health, and it's also good for really good for my health and my legs, because I work in corporate. I always say that most of my time I'm sitting down. So walking is really good. Though this does not replace gym. If you love going to gym, you better go to gym. And I also love going to gym. So gym is for muscles and also for other cardio and stuff. But this one is really good. It's relaxing. It's not a lot of work, and it's easy at home. I don't need to go out to start a walk. So we're going to, as usual, today I think I'm gonna go on speed of 8. Speed of 8. That's better. I cannot put a lot of speed. This can go up to 12. So it's actually good. You can start running. Because in the treadmill in the gym, it goes up to 15. By the moment you get to 10, 11, and 12, you're already running. So I can actually run, but because I'm reading a book, so I cannot be running. But sometimes I do run on the treadmill. Sometimes I do run on this walking pad. But I'm so happy I'm reading this book, guys. It's really amazing. I recommend it if you want to get your finances right, and if you just want to get knowledge. I love reading. I read books almost every month. Almost every month. Sometimes yes, because maybe if the book is big, really big, I might not be able to finish it in a month. But in every month, ever since I started reading books, that was in 2023, if I'm not mistaken. Until now, in every month, I believe I've been reading a book. But not only books. I don't love just reading only these books, but I love reading the Bible. Every day, as much as I can remember, I might not have, read many scriptures, but I believe that every day I've been able to read at least a scripture. So I love reading the Bible, and I love reading these books. Amazing books which are life aiding. And one thing I've realized is that most of the concept I've seen being applied on these books, not I might not, this one I haven't seen that concept, but most of them, the ones I've read, they are having some biblical concept, even though they're not explicitly written as if to say, this is from the Bible, But I always see like this is the concept from the Bible. For example, psychology of money. There's a lot of concept of faith. You know, a lot of concept of faith. And if you talk about the alchemist, same principle: faith, trust. In the higher power and stuff. They're just a universe, but actually they're trying to refer to God. So actually, there are a lot. I've read a lot of books, different books, but today I'm reading this one. The one I just finished was the Diary of a CEO. Amazing, absolutely fantastic. If you want to start a company, if you're starting a business, I recommend that book. It's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely. And this one, so far, I haven't gone too much, but it's absolutely fantastic book for financial, better financial handlings. So I'm gonna read so that I handle my finances well. And my book, this is page marker. It is a verse. So at least I get to read a verse every day. What does it say? He says, be still and know that I'm God. I'll be exalted among the nations. I'll be exalted in the earth. Psalms 46 verse 10. I read a verse today. But that's not enough though. Okay. Done talking, guys. Hi, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome to my life. We're reading a book, Rich Daddy, Poor Daddy, and also at the same time having my steps in. Stay healthy, stay sharp. Hi, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome to my live. We are almost at the end of it. I'm just increasing a little bit of speed to make sure that I beat the amount of calories I want to burn and also the distance I want to cover. Yes. So I'm like 2 seconds left. But I already walked about, let's see, 200, I've been 200 calories, walked about 3 kilometers, almost 4 kilometers. And that's another thing. The calories I burned, almost 300 calories. 200 calories, 4 kilometers, 30 minutes, and then the pace of 9, and the pace of 8. So, that's amazing. There we go. Did a 4-kilometer walk just in home. So now we're done. So for 30 minutes, according to the counting stairs, I got already 4 kilometers in. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Okay. 4 kilometers, 200 calories burned, and at the speed of 8 for 30 minutes. I'm sweating a little bit, and I already finished reading my book. So there are quotes at the end of the book. I'm gonna read these quotes for you. Since you did not read this book, so I'll just pick at least 3 of my favorites of the quotes from the chapter 1, because I just finished chapter 1 right now. Says, the poor and the middle class work for money. The rich have money work for them. That's amazing. So the poor work for money, the rich have money work for them. Then second quote says, stop blaming me and thinking I'm the problem. If you think I'm the problem, then you have to change me. If you realize that you are the problem, then you can change yourself, learn something, and grow wiser. It's amazing. That's amazing. You can't change people. You can only change yourself. If you think that the other person is a problem, change yourself, grow wiser, and learn something from that problem. Then the other one says, when it comes to money, most people want to play it safe and feel secure. So passion does not direct them, but fear does. That's amazing. These are amazing quotes, guys. These are amazing quotes. Then another one says, a job is really a short-term solution to a long-term problem. Another amazing. Most people do not know that it's their emotions that are doing the thinking. Wow, that's amazing. So these are the quotes I read from the Rich Dad Poor Dad as I'm studying this book. I'm reading this book, and also as I'm working on the pad. So every time I'll just share some quotes which I like. I just shared 4 right now, which I like from this book, from the first chapter. So it's amazing. You can get your own copy, but this book is really amazing. I really love it, and it really makes a lot of sense. It is an eye-opening for a lot of things for myself, and I hope it can be an eye-opening for you. And also at the same time, I finished my walk, and it was amazing. So thank you so much for those who have tuned in. Thank you so much for your time, and I really appreciate you. If you really love this kind of walk, we love this to know more calls coming, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe so that you don't miss the next live, because we're gonna do this every single day. Tomorrow we are live again. We are live again, but tomorrow maybe a little bit earlier or in the night. So we'll see, because tomorrow is a Sunday. I gotta pray. I gotta have some time to spend with God, with Jesus, and experience His love, and just put some time aside, to be in the presence of Jesus and see what He has for me and what He has for others. And thank you so much. I love you dearly, and God bless you, and have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend, by the way. See you tomorrow. Stay tuned.